Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are. For today's workout, we'll be doing a 15-minute full body standing floor only. We will be using one hand weight. I'd suggest anything in between a 1 to 3 kg, but this whole floor can be done without a weight as well. So when you're ready, come and join me standing at the back of your mat. Feet are coming into parallel, hip width apart. Let's start to take a big wave of the arms, sweep the hands up to the sky. And then lower the hands all the way back down to the hips. Gently tuck your chin in towards your chest and lower the spine down, one bone at a time, coming into your forward fold. Allow the head to be heavy, knees to be soft. Take any few little sways from side to side, maybe wriggle out the wrists, the head, the neck, the shoulders, whatever feels good in this moment. And then when you're ready, bring yourself back through center. Left hand meets the mat. Bend into your left knee, extend the right leg and reach the right hand to the sky. Beautiful. Right hand finds that mat. You bend into the right knee, extend the left leg, left fingertips reach up to the sky. Gorgeous. Just keep working through these reaches and twists in your own time. Just starting to find that heat through the body, the back of the legs, the calves, the hamstrings. Working up that spine with that beautiful spine twist. Good. You've got 4 more here in your own time. Just taking it at your own pace. Noticing how your body feels today for 3. Good. 2 more just like this. Last one here. Bring both your hands down onto the mat. Start to slowly restack your spine, bone by bone by bone, reaching yourself all the way up to standing. Take one big shoulder roll at the top. Gorgeous. Right, let's get started. Grab your dumbbell for me. Should be feeling a little bit looser through the body. You're going to grab that dumbbell straight away and bring your feet in a nice wide stance in the middle of the mat. Heels are turned in, toes are turned out. Your weight is racking on top of your left shoulder. Your right hand has your hip. Start to lower the bum down, bend through the knees, find your first sumo squat. Squeeze the glutes, we stand nice and tall. So you bend through the knees stack on top of the ankles. We squeeze the glutes, we stand nice and tall. So just working through a sumo squat here. Working into the inner, outer thighs for this one. And we're slightly reaching the tailbone back behind us and dropping that chest slightly forward. That's going to help us work into the glutes a little bit more. Now for now, we're just starting to get that heart rate up, get that heat coming through the body. Always focusing on that breath. Just move to your own pace, your own rhythm here. Now throughout the class, I'll be adding lots of layers. If anything doesn't feel good for you, it feels a little bit too intense, no problem at all. Just take a break, pause when you need to, and then come and join when you can. Gorgeous. I'm going to start to add that next layer coming in 5. In 4, really pushing through the heels as you extend through the legs for 3. Good, last 2. Last one just like this. Next time you find that squat, take 2 little pulses at the bottom. You then squeeze the glutes, you stand nice and tall. You squat, 2 pulses at that bottom. You squeeze, you stand. Whew, good, I'm already feeling that burn. Coming through my inner thighs and then, I was going to say my left, on both the thighs. On both the thighs, they are starting to burn straight away. Good. Next leg coming in 5. On that pulse, can we sink that bottom down even further, just an inch more for 4. Making sure the knees are pressing out wide, really pressing in the pinky toes on both of those feet for 3. Good, last 2. Last one just like this. Next time you stand nice and tall, you press that weight all the way to the sky. Rack the hand on top of your shoulder, find that squat, 2 pulses. We squeeze, we stand, we press. We lower down, take those 2 pulses. Beautiful. You've got 4 more here before we add on. Now because we are working full body standing today, 15 minutes, it will be continuous movement. So all about that time and attention, that endurance, getting that heart rate up. Whew, good. Ready, I'm going to add that next one. Next time you squat, take those 2 pulses, press, stand, hold. Start to turn to face the right. Sweep your left hand towards that right knee. You're in your front lunge. Take 2 narrow rows with your left arm. Good. We turn to face that left. Rack the hand on top of the shoulder. Find that squat. 2 pulses at the bottom. We press, we stand. We swivel around to face the right hand, the front. You're in your front lunge. Weight is by your right knee. Take 2 narrow rows. So we're starting to transition into that front lunge here, facing either the back or the front of your mat, whatever placement you have. With that front lunge, you're scooping the abdominals in. You're hinging the bum back and you're dropping that chest slightly forward. So finding a nice long spine on that lunge. Your back leg stays long, so left leg is nice and straight and your heel is lifted as high as you can on that back leg. Beautiful. You're going to give me 3 more just like this. As you're coming into that front lunge, that right glute will start to switch on a little bit more now. All of that weight, all of that resistance is through that right leg. That is that focus for this side. Beautiful. Last 2 just like this. Last one here. Next time you find that squat, can you hold it there, just those pulses, up an inch, down an inch. We lift up and down, slow, steady pulses. Maybe you start to press that way out to the sky for that extra tension through the body. You've got 8, 7, back to that front lunge in 5, in 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Start to swivel around to face that front, you're in that lunge. Take 2 rows with that left arm. Then left arm goes long, you step that left leg back for a curtsy lunge. You step it back to your front lunge. 2 narrow rows with that left arm. Good, left arm goes long, left leg steps back, you're in your curtsy. On that curtsy lunge, you're bending into both the knees and you're keeping the hips square, but you're turning the knees and the feet out. So working through an external rotation through the legs. As you find that lunge, can you drop that back knee down towards that mat? The lower that knee towards that mat, the harder it's going to feel. Good. You've got 3. You are doing incredible. I know it's starting to feel a little bit fiery now. For 2, we are holding that curtsy lunge, just going to pulse it out after your next one. Good. Last rows here. Are we still breathing? Hold that curtsy. Lift an inch, drop an inch. We lift, we drop, slow, controlled pulse. You got it. On each pulse, can we sink that bottom down even further? You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back to that front lunge. Set that left leg back. Bring the weight in towards the chest, your elbows are wide. Take a rotation towards that right side. Bring the chest through center, then pull the left knee into the chest, press the weight to the sky, knee drive. Left leg goes back, long lunge. You take that rotation towards the right. Bring the chest through center, press the weight to the sky as you pull the left knee in towards the chest. Ooh, I'm wobbling quite a lot here. How does it feel through that right ankle? We're still working the right side. How does it feel through that right ankle? It might feel super wobbly. That is completely fine. It's why we're here to get stronger, strengthen that stability through the legs. Whatever things you've got to work on, remember, that is the reason why we're here. Radio. Give me 3 more here. And then we just take that rotation. With that twist, can we twist this from the spine and the obliques rather than allowing the hips to move with us? Good. 2. I'm not sure what that noise was. Just ignore it. Beautiful. Next time you find that lunge, you hold. Just that twist to the right. Bring the chest through center. You twist to the right. Back through center. Breathe. We are so close. 4 more. Can we bend through that right knee even further? Can we drop that chest forward? 3. Back to that knee drive. In 2. Make this your last rotation. Hold it in center. Press the weight to the sky. Left knee pulls in. Hold. If you want a little bit more, pulse that left knee up and up. Good. You've got 10. Last 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Woo. Give that little bum a tap out. Maybe that ankle, a little roll out, a shake out. My calf is on fire. Don't know about you. Right, sadly, we've got to do it all over again. So when you're ready, join me when you're ready with that weight racking on top of your right shoulder this time. Heels turn in, toes turn out. Big wide stance of the legs, left hand on your hip. Start to drop that bottom down, find that sumo squat. Squeeze the glutes, we stand. Straight into it. Let's get it over and done with. And then we can feel good afterwards. So second side. Just let that heart rate settle, that breath deepen. Maybe take the first few reps a little bit slower than usual, just to check in with that form. Are the knees pressing out? Are you pressing into the pinky toes as much as the big toe? Just that helps avoid that rolling in with the knees. Good. On your next squat, start to add that double pulse at the bottom. You squeeze the glutes, you stand nice and tall. You squat, 2 tiny little pulses. You squeeze, you stand. Good. Remembering the tailbone reaches back, chest slightly tips forward. Beautiful. Keep it going. We are going to add that press in 5. In 4. Last 3. Maybe sinking a little bit deeper for 2. Gorgeous. Next time you stand nice and tall, can you press that weight to the sky? Rack it on top of the shoulder, find that squat, 2 pulses. We squeeze, we stand, we press. Hand taps down, we lower that bum. Good. You've got 5. We are going to add that transition into that front lunge in 4. In 3. Right shoulder presses away from the air as you find that press to the sky. Really think nice long arms for 2. Good. Next time you find that press, can you hold it there? Start to swivel yourself around to face the left this time. Weight is by your left knee, front lunge. Take 2 narrow rows with your right elbow hugging into your rib. Bring it back to face the side. Weight racks on top of the shoulder. We find that squat. 2 pulses. We stand, we press. Turn to face that left, right leg long, left knee bends, 2 narrow rows. Gorgeous. We bring it back through center, rack, we squat. That's your full combo for now. You've got 5. On this front lunge, can we bend through that left knee even further? Back leg grows longer for 4. You are doing incredible for 3. Can we push through that left heel even more for 2? On that front lunge, left heel pushes down. That's going to help you activate through that left glute and hamstring a little bit further. Gorgeous. Last one just like this. Next time you find that squat, you're going to hold it low, just that pulse. Lift an inch, we drop an inch. We lift, we drop. Tailbone reaches down even further. Knees press further out, wide away from the toes. Beautiful. Maybe you press that weight to the sky. Breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Turn to face that left. Find that front lunge. 2 narrow rows with that right arm. Then your right leg steps back, curtsy. Good, you bring it back to that lunge. 2 narrow rows. Beautiful. Right leg back, this time curtsy lunge. Whoo, how's that left leg feeling? Mine is on fire. Oh my God, you got it. Take it slow. This is sometimes where momentum wants to kick in as well. So whenever you feel like momentum is kicking in, just find that control. Beautiful. We are going to hold that curtsy squat in 3. Making sure that narrow row is nice and hugging into the rib each time for 2. Beautiful. Next time you find that squat, you're going to hold it low, just that curtsy pulse. Lift an inch, drop an inch. We lift, we drop. You've got 10. Last 9, 8, 7. Can we sink deeper for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, back to that front lunge, final push, weight to the chest. Take that rotation to the left knee, bring it back through center, knee drive press. I'm absolutely shaking. Step that right leg back, front lunge, rotate to the left, back through center, press, we knee drive. Oh my God, you can't see my legs right now, guys, because I've got these flares on. Good job I had them on, because my left leg is absolutely quivering. Oh my God, you got it. That's me telling myself I've got it. Good, right, 3 more, then we hold that, just the twist. Can we grow that left leg longer, arms longer for 2. Last knee drive here. Next time you step that right leg back, you hold just that twist to the left. Bring it back through center. Imagine you're that towel, very, very wet towel of that spine. You're wringing the excess moisture out for 6. Final push coming in 5. We are so close. 4. Good. 3. For 2. Last twist here. Back through center, press, knee drive, hold. If you're on the extra, right knee pulses up and up for 10. Last 9, 8, 7, you've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Whew. Shake out the legs. Ditch that weight if you used it. Let's just find a nice little stretch. Well done, team. Bring your feet in parallel, hip width apart. Start to slowly tuck that chin into the chest and peel your spine all the way down, back into that forward fold where we first started the class. Just let that heart rate settle. Take a few deep breaths here. Again, maybe taking those shakeouts with the wrists, the head, the neck, the shoulders. Gorgeous. Just bring your hands down onto your mat and start to walk yourself out into your downward dog. Just pressing the heels into the mat. Maybe you take a pedal of the legs if that feels good here. Pressing the palms away. Shoulders pulling away from the ears. Feel that deeper stretch through the back of the upper spine. Beautiful. Start to reach your right leg all the way up to the sky. Find that nice big extension through that hip. And gently start to pull your right knee into the chest. And lower that right leg down for your pigeon. Maybe the forearms find that mat for that deeper stretch. Maybe shuffle the right heel away from the hips for that deeper stretch as well through the hip. Beautiful. Hands find that mat. Tuck the left toes under. Send that right leg back into that downward dog. Left leg lifts up towards the sky. And then we gently start to pull the left knee into the chest and lower it down onto that mat. Maybe you take a big shuffle of the heel away from the hips. Maybe hands find the mat, or maybe the forearms find the mat. Beautiful. Bring your hands back down. And just bring your knees onto the mat and sit your bum onto the heels. Well done, team. You are all done. I hope you all enjoyed that standing workout. Let me know if you have any questions. Also, if you have any requests, let me know what you want to see. If you want to see more no equipment stuff, bands, balls, core, glutes, just let me know. Slip it in the comments and I will do that for you. Thank you, and I hope you have a lovely day. See you soon.